of making movies. Please put your hands together as we unveil Cinepreneur, a fantastic partnership between Meeschool and 𝐂𝐈𝐍𝐄𝐏𝐑𝐄𝐍𝐄 with the urge to take filmmaking as a skill to all the corners using technology. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So let's hear what this course is all about from the person who spent a lot of time designing, giving it shape, giving it life.
To the launch of this very beautiful course, which is so relevant, so that we are able to take technology, use technology to take this art to all the corners where people usually would find it a little difficult to access. So let's take this skill to all the corners, and we hope to see much more beautiful stories from areas unheard of, aspects unheard of, perspectives that are absolutely alien to us so far. And honestly, we couldn't have found a better day, the day just after Women's Day, to launch something like this, because I think technology is a great leveler, right? Through courses like this, we can take the skill, the art, the knowledge to more and more people, and bring in more women to come and share their stories, because that's one vacuum that we have been trying to fill so hard. I was so surprised to see the number of women music directors in the industry. I mean, you can count them just with one hand. The number of directors, mainstream directors, very few. Why so? I think it's time to break that barrier. And to start with, let me invite the person who has decided strongly and sternly to support this initiative in all ways possible. Yes, I'm talking about Mr. MSR, the CEO of 𝐂𝐈𝐍𝐿, who took charge in October 2021. And previously he was the CEO of again the Global Alliance for Mass Entrepreneurship, and all of us are so eager to know more about that experience, because entrepreneurship it's a beautiful animal, right? And we should have conversations with people who have dealt with that, and we couldn't have found somebody better than Mr. MSR to come talk about that. He also is an engineering graduate and went on to do his MBA from IIM Bangalore. Sir, would love to hear from you. Thank you.
Morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I think he referred to midweek blues. So, midweek blues, and I don't think you had coffee yet, right? Many of you.
Yes.
So, yeah, maybe we should make good that as soon as this is over. So, first of all, congratulations, Pratibha Garu, for putting this initiative together. I think, what are the two things which are ever constant in India? Right? Irrespective of which government is in power, which era, we have wars going on somewhere. There are only two things which are constant: movies and cricket. Right? So I think what you are doing is to bring the power of movies and combining it with technology. Right? So how many of you here are first day, first show people? Come on, must be more. Don't be so shy. Right? So many of our, I think like he referred to, many of our experiences, our learnings are all based on the movies we saw, right? And of course, the one industry which suffered, I think, big time during the pandemic was the movie industry, right? But I think there was a very interesting transition, which is everything went OTT, right? And I was looking up some numbers as when Shreeram told me I had to come here and speak, and they said that the OTT industry is now about $7 billion, $7 to $9 billion, right? So obviously, as time goes on, right, and I think you'll start to see even mainstream commercial movies, right? I think the latest Akshay Kumar movie was released on OTT first, right? I don't know the name, but right? So I think you'll start to see that the convenience of being able to watch anywhere, anytime, etc. While of course nothing can beat the experience of watching a movie in a dark hall, right? But the ability to watch it wherever you want, I think is going to create a whole new industry of entrepreneurs. And I think the initiative you are taking to to create a set of entrepreneurs. First of all, I think you're doing it in the right place, right? I think two of the biggest hits last year were Telugu movies, right? Which we all know, right? I can't do that step, so please don't ask me to do that step, right? But so we know about that. So I think what you're doing in terms of, and I guess a lot of people when they're young want to become the next whatever Mahesh Babu or whoever, Allu Arjun or whoever. But a lot of other people also realize maybe they're not cut out to be actors, but they can do other things. They can write stories, they can direct movies, they can be cinematographers, they can be music directors, all of that. And what you are trying to build, from what I've heard, I remember our first conversation on Zoom about a couple of months ago. I think what you're trying to build is truly commendable. So good luck, Godspeed, and be assured from a THUB angle, whatever support you require, you will have it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So next, I would like to invite the VP Ecosystem Innovation of THUB, right? An academic researcher with experience in private equity, new age technology and consulting. He has held senior positions and leadership positions in Qubit AI, Spotlock and TCS. And when I was thinking about what is the relevance to this program, but then I realized he has done his engineering. So anybody who's done an engineering is fantastic when it comes to storytelling. So please put your hands together as I invite on stage Mr. Shreeram Iyer to share a few words and share a note of thanks.
Hi. So I'm really thankful for each one of you to be here. And before I actually get into the thanking part, so Harish, there is one more relevance part, actually a couple of them, which I'll reveal. So I was a singer. I have represented my colleges at state level, national level, have won at least 20 awards for singing. Not only that, I was also doing mimicry. So when I was doing my engineering, I'm really thankful to Times of India for giving me some money to do mimicry of actors. Rather, initially when I started my career in Satyam, some of my colleagues, they used to lock their mobiles and take their mobiles away because they were afraid कि श्रीराम 3 दिन में किसी को भी mimic कर सकता है, कहीं मेरी wife को phone लगा के कुछ बोलना दे. So that is how it was, and when I spoke to Pratibha about it, so there was a deep passion inside always about the art, about singing, about acting and whatnot. But what I also felt is I still remember the earlier days. I was seeing one of the because as I told I liked singing. I was seeing one of the interviews of Kishore Kumar, and in one of the interviews of Kishore Kumar, he was talking about how he helped Rajesh Khanna. So he was telling when Rajesh Khanna initially he just did movie Anand, and he was just looking for next movie, and there were Aradhana and Kati Patang logged in, and he wanted Kishore Kumar to sing for him. And by then Kishore Kumar was only voice for himself and only a selected few actors. So Kishore Kumar asked him to come and meet Rajesh Khanna. Rajesh Khanna goes to his house, and Kishore Kumar asked me, why you want me to sing for you? Why should I do it for you? And Rajesh Khanna says, sir, my aspiration, my only aspiration is that when I go and when I act, the world is full of problem. People are in some or the other kind of problem, and when they sit in front, when they see me performing, I really want them to forget that there is a problem in their life. And I'll see myself a successful actor if I'm able to translate even 5% of what I'm doing today. So that made me really feel that that you become and we saw Rajesh Khanna became the first successful superstar of India. Now when you are an artist, you need to excel your art in the same way that if you're singing, if you're performing, if you're doing anything else, people's sitting in front of you should be really spellbound. And this course really gives you that early opportunity to understand, hey, am I a good director? Am I a good producer? Could I be a good music director? Could I be something? So this is really helping you to do that dipstick right in the beginning, that probably this is the art that I can pick up, and this is something which I can really do. So I'm really happy that the Me Institute had come up, Pratibha had designed, and we've got such a talented, versatile people. My brother, he works with he advises and works very close with Sohail Khan. So I was talking to Sohail Khan that we are probably launching a program, and we might request you that if you can take out time sometime. So I'm really happy that that people in Telangana, not only in Telangana, Telangana has taken a lead here. THUB has taken a lead here along with me. We're doing a pan-India launch, and I really appreciate each one of you for contributing into media so much. Every one of you, the directors who are here, the producers who are here, the people who are doing the script writing. We have been able to make this world a light-hearted place, a better place, an enjoyable place because of media. And there is a lot of opportunity when this blends with entrepreneurship. I'm really thankful to the leadership of Telangana. Jayesh sir, because of some assembly session, he could not come in today. But MSR, Shanta Madam, Shrikant sir, they have been showing this commitment and support that we have. And without few ma'am and sirs, it would have been really impossible to pull out such a program. I'm really thankful to each one of you to come here and looking forward to make this a successful program. Thank you. Thank you.